guys, this video is made for Advanced Ecology course which is about ecosystems, stability and succession and prepared by Diana and Rahil and supervised by Dr. Raed Al-Kawi. So we hope you will enjoy it. The ecosystems, sustaining life on Earth. Sustaining life on Earth requires more than individuals or even single populations or species. Life is sustained by the interactions of many organisms functioning together, interacting through their physical and chemical environments. We call this an ecosystem. Sustained life on Earth, then, is a characteristic of ecosystems, not of individual organisms or populations. As the case study about sea otters illustrates to understand important environmental issues such as conserving endangered species, sustaining renewable resources, and minimizing the effect of toxic substances. So we must understand the basic characteristics of ecosystems. Basic characteristics of ecosystems. Ecosystems have several fundamental characteristics which can be grouped as first, the structure. An ecosystem has two major parts: the living part, called the ecological community, and is the set of species interacting within the ecosystem. The non-living part, which is the physical, chemical environment, including the local atmosphere from water and mineral soil on land or other substrates in water. Second, the processes. Two basic kinds of processes must occur in an ecosystem. Ecosystem energy flow that places a fundamental limit on the abundance of life. And ecosystem chemical cycling, as each chemical element required for growth and reproduction must be available to each organism at the right time, in the right amount, and in the right ratio relative to other elements. So this figure is showing some examples on living and non-living components of some ecosystem and how they are interacting together. So for example, we can see how animals producing soil decomposers, which will be used with the water by the tree to produce oxygen, which will be used again by the animals, and so on. Ecologists define the term ecological community in two ways. One method defines the community as a set of interacting species found in the same place and functioning together, thus enabling life to persist. That is essentially the definition we used earlier. A problem with this definition is that it is often difficult in practice to know the entire set of interacting species. Ecologists therefore may use a practical or an operational definition in which the community consists of all the species found in an area, whether or not they are known to interact. Animals in different cages in a zoo could be called a community according to this definition. Community structure and species diversity. Biological communities differ in their structure and physical appearance. So for example, in this plant community, we can notice how it contains from the tallest trees to the shortest desert scrubs and how they are differing. Biological communities differ in the type and the number of species they contain and the ecological roles those species play, different species playing different roles. Species diversity is the number of different species it contains, which is the species richness, combined with the abundance of individuals within each of those species, which is the species evenness. Another definition is the niche structure. How many potential ecological niches occur, how they resemble or differ, and how the species occupying different niches interact. Also, the geographic location. Species diversity is highest in the tropics and declines as we move from the equator towards the poles. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Leave them in the comments and we will answer you. Bye bye.
Created using Powtoon.